Good morning, guys. Just want to do another update video. I know it's been a while since we had one, so kind of want to do a little day in the life of and show you guys what happens behind the scenes, hence why I'm eating. I'm having second breakfast here, some chicken and rice. But right now I'm just cutting out more decals. This is my desk, which is where I work. Any orders that come through, I get them right here. I pack and ship everything right here. Got all my return labels. Here, I'll show you. I'm sorry, it's an absolute complete mess. We got shipping stuff over here, shipping stuff. These we're working on. They're not exactly ready for production yet, but it's something we're working on. Well, here we go. All done with my food, watching some workout Dana Lynn Bailey stuff. Still cutting decals over here. Well, this one just finished up. That one's done.
Potatoes, sweet potatoes, some vegetables. I always like to have more stuff.
So these ones here that we
I
have.
think everyone's going to be confused by the white rice. Why are you eating so much white rice?
These. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's my other ride is with the different Jeep grills. Alright, so I figured I'd give you guys a little tour. We already went over this stuff. It's a plotter, a messy ass. And this is where I do all the printing. I know you guys have heard that we do it all by hand. It's true. And we do it here in my extremely messy and unorganized garage. So right now we're working with one color, one station. It makes it a little difficult to do front and back, but making do. We did just get this flash dryer though, which makes things so much easier because I was hand ironing. I was hand ironing all of our stuff, but that was taking way too long. So we got some screens here. Got the old logo, new one. Shirts that need to be done. The hoodies. The two-tone hoodies. I don't know if any of you guys have seen these, but these are something we're working on. Got a cool little pocket here. I don't know what that's for. Have some test shirts that we're doing. Working with one hand here. So these obviously aren't on the website, but we're working on them. I want to get them how I like them before we actually put them out. More sweatshirts that we're doing. More tests. I think these ones have the logo on the back. We're going to do something else on the front. More screens. These are actually for someone else. These are for full on. They're actually huge. I didn't think they were going to be this big, but they work. So this is where everything gets done. I'm usually by myself when I'm doing this stuff, but occasionally I'll have one of my buddies come through and he'll help me. So yeah, that's a little tour of what I have going on here. Like I said, koozies. I just need to make a new platen for them so I can actually slide them in and then print it. But anyway, so yeah, this is my extremely messy garage where I try and print shirts you guys like, but we're about to go on a field trip. Field trip, field trip. Going on a field trip. Yes, no Jeeps in the driveway except my roommate's. Because mine is in the shop. Alright, so off to the post office. Got some packages that need to go out. Figured this would be as good a time as any to give you another update. I'm sorry for the view. I know it looks like an edition of Cops, but this is the only place that my camera will stick. I don't have the suction cup thingy. So updates, I already showed you guys what we're doing with the screen printing, the koozies. Working on some new decal designs. So yeah, it's usually I'll go to work, and then I'll come home, see my beautiful wife, and then spend a couple hours working on 7-slot stuff, whether it's contacting vendors, because we've already started planning for Built to Heal 2015. We don't have a date yet. We're still talking to Roush Creek about when's best for them. But we're trying to nail down some vendors early in the year. Dave and I are working on more Ustreams. That's something we haven't been doing consistently just because life and whatnot. But we're working on those. We're going to have one, I think it's January 23rd, I think. I'll have to double check on that. But we're going to have a Ustream and hopefully be able to highlight a company and someone's rig. So we're going to try and get a little interview with them. See how that goes, because everybody likes looking at other people's rigs and setups and blah blah blah. Try not to roll through stop signs and red lights while I'm on camera. The weather here though is making the screen printing a little difficult. As you see, it's just a regular old garage. I don't have a heater set up in there, but my wife and I are looking at a house in the Northern Virginia area, so hopefully we can move in to a new house in these next couple of months, and I'll be able to have either a garage that I can put heat into or a basement that I can set all my stuff up at. We've been looking at pricing new screen printing machines. We're looking to get a 4/6 color 4-station, as well as a conveyor dryer. But any of you guys know anything about screen printing, that stuff is not cheap. So we're trying to figure out how we can swing that. Just allow us to put out more quality product in a faster amount of time. Because like I said, it's pretty difficult to do just work with the 1-station, 1 screen. It really limits what we can do. But that's on the horizon. Always big things. Always big things. So we're not going to get anywhere if we don't strive. Hi, Jeep. We're not going to be able to elevate our business to the next level if we're not continually trying to seek ways we can improve. It just so happens that a lot of the ways we can improve require money. So that'll just come with time. I really hate that it's so cold but there's no snow. That just pisses me off. Cold for no reason. Hey Jeep. I've caught myself a couple times since I sold my TJ back July of last year, so I could help pay for this new project we're working on. I've caught myself a couple times waving, and I get weird looks from people because I'm in an old police car, so old habits die hard, I guess. Oh, another thing just reminded me, because our storage unit's right next to the post office. But when we originally got the storage unit, we got one that was a little larger than we actually needed. So I was like, oh sweet, I'll finally have a place where I can like set out all my stuff. And then Michelle goes, are you allowed to conduct a business inside of a storage unit? So I went and I actually read the rules and the regulation. It specifically says you are not allowed to conduct business on the grounds in your storage units. So like, oh, there goes that one. The space I'm in now, though, it works. There's enough room. It's just a little bit too small. It's really hard to keep everything organized since it's basically a fold-out table in the middle of my kitchen. So, all right, back in a second. All right, so that's done. There's some rude people in this world. I tell you what, we're standing there in line, and some lady looks me right in the face, and then cuts in front of the line. And I was like, it was just me, her, and the other person that was using the machine in front of us. I didn't say anything. I'm not in a rush, or it's not that big of a deal that I'm gonna make a scene about it. But I was like, come on, really? You saw me standing there with a package in my hand. Anyway, I'm complaining. Hi, Jeep. Oh, if you guys are on Instagram, make sure you check us out. 7 Slot Society, one word, no weird spaces. That is the only real 7 Slot Society account, by the way. There have been a couple people that have decided that they wanted to use that name to create their own page. So there's not really anything you can do, but if you're submitting pictures, make sure it's to that page. And when you're there, stop by and tell PJ that he's doing a great job running Instagram, because he's been running that a while now. Hi, Jeep. And he's been doing a really good job. So make sure you stop by and tell him, good job, PJ. I'm trying to think, I had a whole list of stuff that I was gonna update you guys about, and of course, as soon as I turn the camera on, I forget all of them. I guess I can give you guys a little update on my build. I got well, the tub's actually 2 Jeeps. Brandon Turner at Full On Fab was building this project 2005, 2006, so a full LJ tub was hard to find, so he found a wrecked one that the front end was wrecked, and then he chopped a TJ tub and did all the metal work and welded the two together, so it's Franken LJ of sorts. But we got that in the shop. 14 bolt rear. It's already locked. 513s. Hi, Jeep. It's got a Daniel 60 in the front. Just finished putting the full hydro truss on. Brandon burned that all in. That still needs to get geared and locked. Let's see what else. That's pretty much it for now. I have 0 time to go work on that thing between work and then 7 Slot. I just don't have the time to get out to the shop to put hands on it. But hopefully come this spring or summer. Oh, there's a lot of Jeeps out today. Hopefully during the spring and summer I'll be able to make some good headway on it. But we'll see. I think that's about it as far as updates. Dave actually picked up an MJ late last year, so that's another project we have in the works. It's already a little bit lifted. I think it's on 33s or 35s. Still in really good shape. So hopefully me and him can both finish up our builds at the same time and finally get to some shows. Last year it was just not happening. We had 0 time. Hopefully this year we can make some shows. Get out there. I feel bad because it's like, you know, all we really have is our social network presence. So we definitely, it's something we've been talking about in all of our meetings, is that we need to get to more shows, get out there, start handing stuff out. Because all the people in Virginia pretty much know Dave and I. But you know, the Jersey people, the Pennsylvania people, Delaware, Connecticut, York guys, they don't really know us. I think most of the New York guys have met me before, but I don't think they have Dave. I don't know. But anyway, we need to get to more shows. That's something we've been talking about for a year and a half now. It just never happens. But this year, we're going to make a dedicated push to do it. We got to get out there. Plus, usually, if I show up somewhere, I usually have free stuff. So, that's always fun, being able to hand out free stuff. Alright, we're home. Alright, so not really much else to update you guys on. I just want to do a video, cover a couple things. I think I'm missing something, I don't know why. Anyway, well, that's about it. Let me find the date of the 28th. January 28th is the next Ustream. So we'll be posting that online, and keep a lookout for the new products that we're going to be releasing here soon. And that's it.